So I'm at Hedson Drester head office, and what I want to introduce you to now is Nick. So Nick, hi. What is it we do here?
Well, first of all, I'm the sales director and product manager for everything Drester gun cleaning. And what we have here is our new Drester Ace range, and it's just been released. And what you see here is an example of those units.
So tell us about this particular machine.
This particular model is a model that we call AA. A stands for aqua. So in this machine, we clean waterborne spray guns. And we have an automatic box where we do automatic cleaning. And at the same time, we have a manual facility if you want to clean manually. And these are basically two machines you can use at the same time.
And you can do this in solvent, so it looks exactly the same.
Looks the same, but then it's made for solvent.
So moving up on the Gunwash machines, we've come to this one. This is the C. What does that mean?
Double is that it's two machines in the same cabinet, and the C stands for combo. Combo is when we do waterborne cleaning and solvent cleaning in the same machine. So on this particular machine, we have a compartment where you do manual cleaning for water guns, where you use a flow-through brush and a high-pressure cleaner for the gun's paint channel.
And we're going to go into in depth on those a little bit more when we show you the next machine, which is even smarter.
If we continue, we got what we call an auto box, where we do automatic cleaning for solvent. And this is a very compact, small little unit with a small footprint, and it's our basic combo gun cleaner.
And I've just noticed you pulled that down, which is going to be different to the next one we're seeing. So that actually also acts as a tray for when you're cleaning your solvent guns.
Exactly. If you do some manual cleaning here, you don't want to contaminate the water down below.
Yeah,
so that's why we make sure that when we're done, everything is put back into the machine.
And it just naturally flows, any liquid flows back into the solvent section.
Exactly.
So moving up from the C, which Nick has just explained to us, we come to what I understand is their bestseller, and that's the C. So what's the key features and the differences between that and the C?
The biggest difference is that this is a triple machine. So we have three machines in the same cabinet. So in this machine, we have our solvent automatic auto box, and we also have a manual compartment so you can do solvent cleaning for whatever you like in your shop.
So I've noticed on this machine, the lid opens differently to the C. What's the reason for that?
Well, it's quite simple. We can use a foldable lid because on this machine, we don't have to have a lid protecting this manual sink.
Of course,
because it's solvent in both of them.
Yep.
And this gives you better accessibility. So here we have the water side of our triple combo machine. And this is a fully manual washing compartment, again, with the flow-through brush and a high-pressure cleaning for the paint channel. And this particular machine is equipped with an optional lid.
So on these machines, there's a selection of foot pedals on the bottom. What are those for, Nick?
Well, on all our machines, when you use your hands to do your cleaning, we always use foot-operated activation. And on this machine, you have an activator for a flow-through brush.
Right.
You have an activator for a clean rinse, manual clean rinse for if you want to do a final rinse. And you have an automatic clean rinse on this particular model.
And that's for the top section, which
Yes.
is all automatic. And then you've got a cleaning brush section for the manual aqua as well.
Exactly.
So the advantage of having the foot pedals is then it frees your hands up. You don't need to worry about the gun that's being washed in the automatic section. Anything that you're cleaning out on the manual section, your hands are now free to be able to do that. All the Drester gun wash machines come with a patented gun holder. It's got a protective sleeve on the section the metal section that actually protects the gun, and a plastic sleeve on the other section, which goes against the handle. So it just slides in, you clip it, it's got the magnets on the back. That will then slot into where your liquid comes out to wash it, and on the bottom, you put a little airflow to stop any contamination from going into the back of the gun. So after you've done your automatic rinse through with the gun, and you want to now blow it through and clear out all the chambers, there's actually a little funnel here with a convoluted pipe, and what that does is it helps atomize it, so you're dispersing the solvents that are going through that, and you're just free to clean. So now we come up to Drester's largest range of gun wash machines, and this one has all the other features of the previous ones we've seen, but it's also got an automatic aqua cleaner. Now, what are the key advantages or why would you want that on this machine?
Well, this is a quattro combo. So it's got 4 machines in the same cabinet. And as you see, we added an automatic cleaning compartment, and in here we clean waterborne guns. Cleaning waterborne guns is more difficult because dry waterborne paint won't dissolve with only water. So then we have to add a little bit of additive to create a waterborne solution. When we do that, we can actually clean waterborne guns automatically.
So that will basically aid the breakdown of any dried paint or contamination that's on the gun to give you a much cleaner gun at the end of the process.
Exactly. And by choosing the right kind of additive, we don't ruin the flocculation possibility. So even if we add this little chemical, it's still a solvent that we can flocculate and filtrate and recover.
So they both support each other and work in collaboration.
Exactly.
So just to the right of the Quattro C, you've got the Drester DR120, Nick. What function does that do?
This is a solvent recycler. So when you wasted and made your solvent dirty, you can actually recover it yourself instead of paying for waste removal. And the way it works is that we can connect this machine automatically to any of our solvent gun cleaners. So when your solvent is dirty, by turning a lever, you will actually pump the dirty solvent automatically into the recycler, and you will transfer clean solvent from the recycler back to the gun cleaner. This takes place in 2 minutes, and then the machine is ready to go. And this saves you a lot of money, and it keeps your solvent clean, so it also saves you your gun cleaner.
So in the economic environment that we're currently living in, where we're trying to look at ways of saving money and not spending so much on the product, I understand using a good gun wash or a good thinners, you can reprocess the actual product, the liquid, numerous times, endlessly.
Yep. Depending on the ingredients in the solvent, you recover no less than 95 to 98% of what you put in it. Mm-hmm. And you can basically go on forever to recover your solvent.
So do we just, the bits that we lose, what happens with that? Do we just top that up or?
There are some ingredients that would evaporate easier than others. Acetone is such an ingredient. And if you want to, you can top off with 5 liters of acetone after a couple of months and you keep it spiced up.
So that's a great way of saving your costs, bringing them back down because you're recycling the products you're using. It's also going to be much better for the environment too.